What time did you wake up today? How many alarms did it take? And before your feet even hit the floor, were you already listing out your tasks for the day? Chances are your day is scheduled. 7 o'clock, get up, 8 o'clock, out the door, 30 minutes to eat lunch, work until 8, 9 at night, then scroll your phone before bed, and tomorrow you do it all over again. But have you ever wondered, before alarms, before jobs, before the word work even existed, what a human day really looked like? Back then, there were no alarms, no calendars. You woke up when the sky brightened. You slept on the ground, a layer of grass covered by a tanned animal hide. Nearby, a fire burned low, remnants of the night. Everything you owned could fit in one bag. And digging stick, a bow, a few more hides, maybe some beads from your daughter. Your camp had around 25 to 30 people. Every single one you knew. From birth, they were there. Your grandmother slept just a few steps from your children. What did you do in the first hour of the day? Not traveling, not hunting, you talked. Hours were spent chatting, but this wasn't wasted time. Conversations were the camp's operating system. Who took extra food? Who's upset? Who told a good joke last night? Who's been quiet lately? Maybe they're sick. Talk was law. If someone hoarded food, no one punished them. They teased them until the behavior changed. If someone became unbearable, no camp would keep them. In hunter-gatherer societies, being cast out was the harshest punishment. By morning, the men headed out to hunt. Hunting was thrilling and unreliable. Most days, they returned empty-handed. When they succeeded, it might take days between kills. A hunter could track a wounded animal for miles, hours chasing, and watch it escape, returning with only a few birds and sore muscles. But the real backbone of the camp wasn't the hunters. It was the women. Women provided more than half of the camp's daily calories. In groups, they went out to climb, dig, and gather, bringing back steady, reliable food. Not by luck, but by skill and experience. And the most skilled gatherers? Not the young mothers. It was the grandmothers. Women in their 50s and 60s often brought back more than women half their age. Some walked 5 to 10 miles every day well into their 70s. Anthropologists call this the grandmother hypothesis. Humans are unique. Postmenopausal women live decades. Grandmothers help feed grandchildren. That support makes the whole species more successful. When food returned to camp, it was shared immediately. Sharing wasn't a virtue, it was the rule. A hunter who killed a large animal didn't keep it all, he distributed it. Often he got the worst parts. The rest went to the camp. Anthropologists suggest this constant sharing shaped the human brain. Keeping track of who gave what, who skipped a turn, who helped in critical moments. This was social math no other species needed. Generosity became a form of currency. This was evident among the Kung people, a hunter-gatherer group in southern Africa's Kalahari Desert. Richard Lee, an anthropologist, lived with the Kung for years. One Christmas, he tried to do something generous. He bought the largest, fattest cow he could find and brought it to camp. The Kung laughed at him for weeks. The cow was too skinny and the meat tasteless. Lee was confused. He inspected the cow. It was fine. Finally, an elder explained, when a Kung hunter brings back a big kill, the camp doesn't celebrate. They mock it. The bigger the kill, the harsher the teasing. It's a system to prevent hunters from feeling superior. No one in a Kung camp is allowed to feel better than anyone else. Every joke, every complaint, every whispered story maintains equality. We build prisons. They solved problems with conversation. After lunch, the camp slows. The sun is hot, work stops, people nap. Sit in shade repairing arrows, weave baskets, pick lice from each other, a little gross, but it takes time and keeps people close. Children spend most of their time in mixed-age playgroups. Big kids teach little kids. Adults rarely intervene. If someone falls, another child helps them up. Questions are answered by older siblings. A 3-year-old girl plays with a small digging stick beside her mother. By 6, children find food themselves. By 8, boys carry bows and catch birds. This was human schooling, learning by observation, imitation, and play, for hundreds of thousands of years. As evening approaches, people become active again. They visit nearby camps, walk miles to relatives, exchange news, arrange marriages. Conflicts happen, affairs, jealousy, theft, old grudges. Humans are humans, not saints. But the resolution is different. In a culture where you can pack up in 15 minutes and move to the next camp, many disputes ended by one party leaving. The Kung call it voting with your feet. You can escape someone you don't like, spend a few weeks elsewhere, then return. Hunters return. Some days with prey, most days empty-handed. But the women, gathering plants all day, quietly become the heroes, especially when hunters fail. At night, cooking begins, roasting roots over coals, heating meat in animal hides with hot stones, crushing fruit, softening seeds for children. The whole camp eats together, everyone. This has been happening for over 300,000 years. This wasn't paradise. People got sick, buried children, lost loved ones, fought, grieved, but they didn't suffer the slow, modern ache, the silent pain of a job you hate, bills you can't finish paying, waking at night comparing yourself to strangers online, thinking everyone else is happier. In the late 1960s, an anthropologist looked at all this evidence. He called early humans a primitive, affluent society. Not because of wealth, they had almost nothing, but because they had time. We exchanged many things: vaccines, antibiotics, refrigerators, indoor plumbing, life expectancy rose, child mortality dropped. We won remarkable victories, but we also made unmentioned trades. We invented agriculture, jobs, bosses, bills. You inherited their body, the same needs for sunlight, sleep, touch, conversation, and leisure. You are still a hunter-gatherer, only your forest has become an office, a glowing screen, and an alarm that never stops.